In today's video, we will be talking about what you need to expect traveling through the Jamaican airport during COVID-19. Welcome to Trending Travel. You will find out all you need to know before you arrive and while at the airport, whether it's in Kingston or Montego Bay. This video covers the latest Jamaica airport entry protocols, so we encourage you to watch right through to the end. Based on popular demand, this video is a special airport feature. If you are interested in more general information about traveling to Jamaica during COVID-19, please see my previous video. You'll find the link in the description below. Also, please subscribe to our channel for more important updates. Now let's jump right in. Jamaica reopened its borders to Jamaicans on June 1st, 2020 and to international travelers on June 15th, 2020. So, now that the borders are open, what should you do before you arrive at the airport? Number 1. Apply for the travel authorization. All persons traveling to Jamaica will need to apply for a travel authorization 5 days before arrival. This includes both nationals and non-nationals. Type of information needed includes your passport information, your possible exposure to COVID-19, and your intended place of stay in Jamaica. Please note that the travel authorization will not be required to book your flight. However, travelers will not be allowed to check in or board the aircraft without the authorization code. Persons may apply for the travel authorization online at visitjamaica.com. Number 2. Obtain and upload a COVID-19 PCR test. This only applies to non-business travelers 12 years of age and older traveling from high-risk areas of Arizona, Florida, New York, and Texas in the United States. These travelers will be required to upload a negative COVID-19 PCR test result from an accredited medical lab. The COVID-19 PCR test will need to be uploaded when applying for the travel authorization on visitjamaica.com. Additionally, according to Prime Minister Andrew Holness, a negative pretest does not mean automatic approval for landing in Jamaica. The outcome of other screening measures will also be considered. Also note that business travelers do not need to upload a PCR test result prior to traveling, as they will be tested at the airport. Number 3. Download and install the JamCovid-19 app. Travelers to Jamaica who will be staying with family or friends will be required by the Ministry of Health to do self-reporting through the JamCovid-19 app. The app is able to efficiently monitor those who will be placed in home quarantine, and it also facilitates scheduled location check-ins throughout the quarantine period. In addition to that, the app is also an easy-to-use centralized source for all COVID-19 related information in Jamaica. Please note that there will be a JamCovid-19 app area at the airport. You'll be asked to download and install the app. Therefore, we recommend that you install the JamCovid-19 app before arriving at the airport. Doing this will help you to shorten your processing time at the airport. In a case where you're not staying with family or friends, do consider that this app is useful to all Jamaican travelers. Therefore, feel free to download and install the app as well. The JamCovid-19 app is available for download on all Android devices. Please see the link in the description below. Number 4. Complete and submit the Immigration and Customs form online. Yes, you can. Instead of completing the Immigration and Customs form on the plane or at the airport, you can complete it online. This should also help you to avoid unnecessary delays at the airport. So how do you do this? you may ask? Simply go online at enterjamaica.com to complete and submit the form. Fill in your personal details and follow the instructions to record the barcode. And number 5, pack all hygiene essentials and important travel documents. Apart from traveling with all important travel documents, you need to ensure that you have all the necessary things for exceptional hygiene. Consider carrying face masks, alcohol wipes, and hand sanitizers. And remember that a face mask must be worn at the airport. Now, let's talk about what you should expect when you arrive at the Jamaican airport. After the plane has landed, someone may enter the aircraft to greet passengers and tell them what to expect. At the first checkpoint, expect to see everyone wearing masks, face shields, and other PPE equipment. You will have your hands sanitized and your temperature checked and recorded. You should not lose the paper on which your temperature is recorded, as you will be asked for it throughout all the checkpoint areas. Next, you will do a health screening and risk assessment by a public health officer. You will be asked for your travel authorization barcode and application reference number, which you had received online. Expect to verify details about your travel history and your health information. Now, for visitors staying at hotels, villas, or guest houses. If, based on your assessment, you are considered high risk, you may be required to be tested at the airport or a designated local health facility. If tested, you are then required to await the test results under quarantine at your hotel. Results are normally ready within 48 hours. After the health screening process, your hands will be sanitized again and you will then move on to the immigration section. The barcode that was recorded from the online immigration and customs form will now be required. Unfortunately, if the scanner fails to identify the barcode that you have provided, you will be asked to complete the immigration form again. So, keep your fingers crossed. The barcode will work and you won't have to waste time doing this at the airport. At this point, visitors staying at hotels, villas, or guest houses will proceed to the baggage claim area and do customs checks. After all is well, you will be off to your destination. Now, if you are a returning Jamaican or a traveler who will be staying with family or friends, the procedures are slightly different. After leaving the immigration area, you will proceed to the JamCovid-19 app area where you will be asked to register for the JamCovid-19 app. As mentioned previously, you will need to use the JamCovid-19 mobile app for scheduled local check-ins throughout the quarantine period. As we have suggested earlier, to save yourself some time, it is best to download the app before your arrival at the airport. You will be instructed to register your travel authorization barcode into the JamCovid-19 app for tracking purposes. At this point, your recorded temperature will be logged into the app. You will receive a package with quarantine instructions, tips, and important numbers to call. A daily video check-in using the app will also be required. Next, you will proceed to baggage claim and do customs checks. After completion, you should head directly to your intended address of stay and observe the respective quarantine orders. If you are a business traveler, here is what you need to know. All business travelers whose stays usually last 4 days or fewer will be tested on arrival at the airport. Test results are usually available within 48 hours. After leaving the immigration area, you will then proceed to do baggage claim and do customs checks. All respective quarantine orders should be observed at the hotel while you await your test results. If your test result is negative, you will end quarantine and conduct your business activity while observing the protocols for business travelers. However, if your test result is positive, you will be placed in isolation either at the hotel or in a government facility as determined by the local health authorities. Please note that the ultimate decision regarding quarantine and testing lies with the public health officer based on an overall assessment. Now, all travelers staying at hotels, villas, or guest houses are required to stay within the designated tourism coastal zones at all times. Visitors can only stay at accommodation facilities located on the coastline which have received a COVID-19 compliance certificate. So there you have it. If you decide to visit Jamaica, stay safe. Remember, Jamaica or other destinations could make travel changes or close their borders at any time. Please accept full responsibility to seek up-to-date information about all possible risks if you choose to travel before you make any bookings or other arrangements. Additional information can be found online at visitjamaica.com. Thanks for watching our video. Please remember to like and comment on our video. And remember to subscribe to our channel for more important travel updates. See you in our next video.